Simulating. Yeah, he's trying to simulate the echo.
I'm gonna search him. He joined, he joined. He don't, he don't.
Not being offered a better position after 3 successful seasons. He's always saying to attack his body.
Shit. All right. Let's lock in.
The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home-field settings. This place is going to be rocking. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going.
Oh, my God.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go.
Damn it, I got ball first.
About to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll run it to the left. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Takes me to the sidelines. Short gain, but enough to make the first down.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football.
Cover three, cover three. 2 plays in a row. Okay.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the runner takes off to his right. Gets into space.
Ooh.
To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off on some nice positive yards.
And they'll go right back to him on
Oh, you gotta get the fuck out of there.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end,
Put your clock on.
this time the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
What's he talking about?
They face third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is
He must
tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Bring him down quickly.
Oh, my running back hurt.
Hey, it's a great job
Oh, that's him.
defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. And the running back's got it again. Past the line to gain.
This is exactly what you want to see as
Yeah, what do you want to
open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there.
He's getting cut.
Throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose.
I did.
It's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown.
Oh.
The kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Not spit this year.
Doesn't bring the kick out.
Do it again, watch this.
I would say it's a rivalry, but can't say that.
On first down, it's
Oh.
action. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Little.
Oh.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic.
I just pissed me the fuck off. I'm here to get the.
The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The back's got it again. Makes a nice move there.
Ooh.
Breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, that was picked off. But now he's in the clear. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back.
This is what playoff football is about.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Tigers will have to punt this one away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that.
What the fuck?
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's Brown. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Receivers are bunched together. Now here's the toss play. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
At the 39-yard line. Third down coming up.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Ran by the receiver. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. QB keeper all the way. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Check this out. It's a 5 wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead.
That makes the score. Texas, 28. Clemson.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. With the catch, it's Little. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll run it here. Look out, room to run here. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Longhorns will have to kick it away on a punt now for the first time today. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
2nd down, looking to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, and that's good for a first down to the 47.
With the defense in man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion brings up third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, when you play cover three, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away.
Why he bring out a chair for it?
dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. Second down and 11. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 40, and we're in a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Push it to the right. Pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll run it to the right side. He breaks free. And they moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table to this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. He's better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. With the catch, it's Davidson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
He's back to throw again on second attempt. This time, a completion. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Again, breaking down. Henderson releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Bless you.
After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from the 34. We're going to pass here on.
Let's go. I already knew what was coming on.
Makes the catch The Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The red zone has been a real struggle so far for this offense. Now it's 2nd and goal. So blitz look here from the defense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense.
Let's touch that.
Clemson. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You have 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to peel it away. And they're just taking wing. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the 2nd down play. The backs got it. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, moving to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they try the middle, but still no gain. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
There's a run call on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas. Still a great answer for this offensive machine.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Let's it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to throw it on first down. Following the receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 for a first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. And you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. The quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this
I
defense.
fucking
They
missed.
saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Completion to the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense is going to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Trying to make the first of a wide receiver handoff. The receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
You got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a smart leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they're set to kick it away. They thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost
guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Testing the right side here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
These obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. See if they can get it going this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Drive stays alive with that completion for off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first
He
and
didn't
goal.
get it. Ah.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Fumble, bro.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ending off from the draw play. Up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, this
Oh,
defense
I was
has
right
had a
there.
great
The
game
pass
today.
pulled
Here
him
we are in the
in.
fourth quarter. They've done a nice
I
job of
knew it
taking
was
the run
coming.
game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Little. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw again. He'll take a deep shot here. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
On the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Friends sing together. Let's do things together.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately, the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Pick it! Knew that play was coming.
Yo.